movie lovers, Matt Cochran here, and I have a pretty great biopic for you. It's called The Iron Claw. This biopic chronicles the true story of one of Texas wrestling's legendary families from back in the early days of professional wrestling when it was just primarily big in the southern states and broken up in different regions of wrestling. Um, and one legendary family is in the heart of it. Um, and ruled by forced by their legendary father, who wants his sons more than everything to do what he couldn't do or wasn't allowed to do in the business. So he pushes his boys very hard, harder than anybody should. And when they finally find the spoils of success, it may all tear them all apart in ways they can never imagine. And the sport they love so much might tear this legendary family apart. Um, can this family be salvaged and their legacy still remain, or will the family crack under pressure and be split apart forever? Um, Now, this is a pretty good biopic of a wrestling family that is legendary in all areas of professional wrestling, but more so in the South. Um, and it really does a good job taking you back to the early days of professional wrestling where it wasn't that big everywhere. Um, and they do a hell of a job. Everyone does. The casting is almost excellent. And it's almost going to get my high score. The only thing that is not going to give it my high score is the failure to cast Ric Flair's the person who's playing the legendary Ric Flair uh, right. And I'm a fan of professional wrestling, been a fan of it for a long time. And I understand that it's very hard to cast somebody to be Ric Flair because there's only one Ric Flair. But come on. You have to be able to pull it off. And one of those things you better be able to do is the Ric Flair woo. And that is a total letdown when you have an otherwise great wrestling movie on par with The Wrestler, the one of the greatest wrestling movies that they've made. This is still a pretty good movie. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. Because otherwise, if they didn't screw up on Ric Flair, it would have gotten a 5 out of 5, but that's how much of a fan of wrestling I am. When you have a historic wrestling figure having to be cast, you better try to be as spot on as you need to be. But otherwise, it's a real good movie. I think fans of wrestling will definitely love it. And even fans that aren't hardcore wrestling fans might enjoy this. So I still highly recommend it. 4.5 out of 5. So you can find it on Vudu, Amazon Prime, other streaming networks, and I've seen it on DVD and Blu-ray already on sites like Etsy.com. So you can find it there. So if you're on Rumble, hit me like, subscribe to my channel. If you're on YouTube, hit me like, subscribe to my channel, and of course watch those movies. If you have any comments you'd like to leave me, leave them down in my comment sections below. And if you want to join Rumble but haven't registered an account yet, register one with my referral link and it will give me a slight commission if you do decide to do something of your own on the platform. Hope to see you around. Bye.